And hello, YouTube, and welcome back to another episode of Zone TV Movie Entertainment with me, your host Jonathan. Once again, bringing you my thoughts and review for the brand new Mackenzie Davis film, The Turning, starring Mackenzie Davis, Finn Hard, I believe. Oh, Hardland. I apologize from Stranger Things if you don't remember, if you know who he is, and um, so The Turning. What is this movie about? Well, this movie is about this new school, I guess, homeschool teacher, played by Mackenzie Davis. She goes into this house and she has to take care of this little girl. And big house, it's a mansion, very creepy old looking house, kind of like if, Batman left this house, his mansion, like decades and nobody's been there for centuries. Old and creepy. So she gets there and she's going to be teaching the kid how to, do her ABCs and one, two, threes and all that stuff, typical school teacher thing. And what do you expect? The house is haunted, and then certain things start to happen in the house. You hear bumps in the night, you hear things, footsteps going somewhere, but yeah, you don't see nobody in the hallways. Typical horror movie, right? So, how is this movie? Well, I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I was actually looking forward to this movie. I saw the trailer. I was like, okay, this could be creepy. This could be pretty interesting. And then the trailer showed us, how the house kind of affects the kids. And I was like, okay, this could be fun. So I went into the movie thinking, all right, I'm gonna have a fun little time. Obviously, I probably won't be too scared because horror movies these days are not really that scary anymore. And then I get there, I'm sitting, I'm I'm enjoying the thing, and I'm waiting and waiting and waiting. Look, I'm gonna be completely honest. This movie's bad, very bad. Like the premise of this movie was pretty cool. And you have these creepy kids. She's taking care of this one little girl. By the way, the little girl, she was actually pretty good in the movie. And then her big brother comes in, Finn. He comes in. He acts all weird around the new teacher. Around Mackenzie Davis. She doesn't know what to think of it. I'm like, okay, this could be very interesting. But then they get some weird things. They got an old nanny there as well. So it's like, all right, this is probably going somewhere. I mean, not a lot of scares, but then the movie kind of just drops, and it's like, okay, wait. This is what you're giving me? Like, come on. Seriously, I was expecting some cool stuff, and then we got pop up of a ghost and this and that. It's like, ugh. It's like, why every time with these kind of like horror movies, and they don't even give you a plot point. They tell you who died and like what kind of person like or thing is haunting the house or whatever it is, like how normal horror movies are supposed to give. But they don't give us a background of why that person is like haunting the place, or what is his infatuation with the kids still. You know what I mean? Yeah, he was there. We got the information, but it wasn't like, oh yeah, okay, he was very devoted to protecting the children or whatever it was. And it was just, yeah, he was there, took care of the kids, and that's it. So why is he haunting the house for? They don't give us really they give us the explanation, but it's very vague and very like quick. It's like, yeah, here it is, there you go. Then he does this thing, and then it's over, and then we know why the ghost is there haunting, I guess. So we're supposed to just like the audience just guess what it is. Like I assume, but what bothered me about this movie the most was that the fact that this movie it felt very long, and it felt very, it didn't feel like it was like going anywhere. Like especially moments when you have like this is in the trailer. She's in the hallway. It's a dark spot. You see stuff like, oh, what's gonna happen? Is it gonna be a ghost behind her or whatever? No, it's just she does her thing and then that's it. I'm like, this is why January should not be a home for horror movies. I feel like if this movie came out in October, maybe, and it was the same movie, I would be like, all right. It was okay movie. It wasn't, too scary. But, in January, it's like, I don't know. I felt like this movie was just bland and kind of boring, and it wasn't for me. I'm not a fan of this movie. I like I said, the premise was cool. I like Mackenzie Davis. I think she's a cool actress. I liked her in Terminator, and I thought she did a really good job in this movie. Her and the kids did a really good job in this movie being who they were, and they were supposed to give us these characters. And it's like, okay, because the story felt cool with her and the two kids acting strange and weird around her, and it's like, are they possessed? Are they this and that? No explanation of why they act like that. And I mean, the kids are orphans. And it's in the trailer, so spoiler for the trailer. The kids are orphans, but yet there's no explanation of why these kids are like weird and out, not really there. But it's just, I guess you get what you get. But like I said, the turn-in was whatever. It's not my favorite thing written so far. It might be my number one worst movie of the year so far. There's only been one horror movie that came out, so who knows what the rest of the year can do. But yeah. So right now is the number one for the worst movie so far. It could bump down later on, but let's see what the rest of the year can give us. But yeah, there you go. So leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought about the Turn-In. Are you guys interested in this movie? Do you guys even think horror movies should even be dropped on January? I feel like horror movies shouldn't be dropped on January. I think it should be like October and September, unless it's like a comedy horror movie. Then yeah, sure, you can jump it then, because they're not supposed to be scary. They're supposed to be scary funny, like parodies. But we get what we get, I guess. So leave me a comment below. Let me know what you guys thought. Thank you very much, and have a good day.